They lied to me, not surprisingly. Deception, far as the eye can see, my perception got a better light in me. Ever so wisely I can think, ever so widely I can see beyond scope of the couch and the widescreen, the bigger picture in its entirety, and this compels me to enlighten.
So I got the song out, bare bones, available IamAnySin.com. It's $5. And I wanted to further elaborate on the whole concept of free music, selling music, the way we value music. I touched on it in the last video, but I feel the need to elaborate further. So, as I mentioned, right, in the last episode, 99-cent songs, the artist you are somewhere between a gypsy and a panhandler. If you're selling a song for 99 cents, I mean, it occurred to me that it's actually far worse, because they're not paying, they're not spending money to go outside with a cup or the bag or to make they're not starting in debt. Right? They didn't come out of pocket. There's nothing to recuperate. They're starting, anything they gain is profit, right? So the artist is now, you're beneath them. The panhandler didn't have to pay money for the cup. You understand? So he's starting, boom, there's nothing to recoup. The artist, you have to spend money to make the music. You understand? Even if you're not paying to go to a studio, if you own your equipment, that equipment costs money, right? So the idea, what the artist is expected to do in this day and age, and it's been this way for some time, you're expected to you are supposed to come out of pocket, right? Then give it away. Then you're supposed to either come out of pocket again or spend a bunch of time, which is essentially coming out of pocket, okay? Because it's time you could be it's time you would otherwise spend getting money. So no matter how you slice it, you're coming out of pocket. The first time to produce the product, the second time to try to get it out there. Now, some people are spending time and money to try to get it out there. And when they try to get it out there, what are they doing? Trying to just get people to pay attention. That's what the artist is. Look, I'm going to come out of pocket. I'm going to spend time just to get you to pay attention, to get you to listen. And then the fan is like somewhere like, nah, I don't know. Maybe I'll click on it, maybe not. You have to do more to make me want to pay. Fuck you. Like, what happened? There was a point in time where the artist was, you were lucky if you could even get to speak to an artist. If the artist acknowledged you, it was like, whoa, boy, have the roles reversed. The artist has become almost practically, the artist now worships the fan. The artist is reaching out to strangers. Hey, can you please give my thing a like? Wow. I'm not participating in that. Sorry. So like, my music has been pulled off of the streaming sites. Because I'm not, this shit is like, this is crazy. I'm not doing all of this. I don't care about being famous. It's not hard to get famous. Do you realize that all you have to do, right, to be famous, do you realize that if you just sit in the same place every day, you'll become famous in some fashion or another? What's the guy, the naked cowboy, stood in Times Square with the fucking guitar, and he's just gonna stay there, and he's gonna do this every day for however many years, and you know this guy as the naked cowboy. That's all it took. There are homeless people that the whole neighborhood knows who they are because they just they sit on this one bench for hours on out, day after day. Right? That's why they say half of it is just showing up. I don't care about being famous. I could be famous. I'll go fucking get naked and cause a ruckus in the middle of Times Square and I'll achieve some kind of fame. I'll climb the fucking, like, if you wanted to just get fame, it's easily achievable. I mean, it's like, what are you willing to do? How far are you willing to go? I don't care about being famous. What I care about is reaching people who have a genuine interest in the work that I do for the right reasons. And having a proper I don't know what the word is, a proper, I'm gonna say rapport, but a proper, like, an appreciative relationship on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to me for this, I provide it, and in return you show your appreciation in the form of monetary, and in a monetary, you know what I mean? You're gonna pay for this work because you appreciate it and you're happy to have it, and it helps me and it motivates me to move forward. How is an artist supposed to be motivated to move forward when the idea is, I'm gonna come out of my pocket, right? I'm gonna spend money to make this product, and with the acceptance, understanding from the beginning that I'm not gonna make any money from it. It's a sacrifice. Well, there's a lot of sacrifices. Okay, so it's a sacrifice. I'm going to do all of this, and in hopes, what I'll get is people that paid attention. I'll be able to go, this is how many people viewed my thing. This is how many people played. What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I going to do with that? You know? Now, there's another argument where it's, yeah, but you could, you know, that can turn into money. Attention is money. Once you have the attention, you can use that, and that, you know, that can turn into money. You know why what the beggar, right? Aside from the fact that there's no overhead to recoup, what the beggar and the gypsy have over the artist, is they getting straight to the fucking point. Getting straight to the point. It's, I want $1 from you. There it is. And they provide nothing. They're not providing anything. I mean, it's like, they're killing it. Just straight give me the nothing. The artist is whoring themselves in hopes that one day they can get paid. I'm not with it. Not with it, you know? And, you know, things take place because people comply. People go along with shit, and that's why it works that way. And that's why you always gonna be at if you go along with it, you always gonna be at the mercy of whatever, I don't know, whatever structure they're, you know, whatever kind of sick, fucked up shit they're facilitating to screw you and to leave you powerless. I mean, even now, it's like, it's kind of crazy. Like, the reason why I keep a website is because, worst case scenario, there is a place that I could be found. I mean, you got people that have built their everything that they built was, you know, reliant on the platform that they were using to build it. And once the platform was taken away from them, it was like they were voiceless. So if you look at David Icke, they took everything away. It's like, wow, where do you find this guy? And even though, okay, he's going to have a website, that website is really only going to be for those who are truly devoted, you know? Because most people are just going to these specific platforms again and again. But at the very least, if you're an artist, and people, you know, because people are more likely to stay in tune with following an artist than they would be somebody like David Icke, only because, David Icke he's giving you information, but it's not information that it's not something where it's like, oh, I need this in my day. With all due respect to him, but it's not like I need to hear about how fucked up the world is and how government officials are pedophiles. I need that because I had a hard day today. Whereas somebody who's a fan of music, they want to know, they're a fan of your particular shit. You drop that, it's like, oh shit, I gotta get that. It's a little. So I feel like the artist has the advantage that they can still retain some of that fan base. Some of that fan base will follow them to that, to their own personal platform. We have that over the, what would I call David Icke? Whistleblower, I suppose. So yeah, that's why it's important to, you gotta sometimes go against the grain, because, you leave it up to these motherfuckers and it's just like, there's no end in sight to the degree in which they will require you to whore yourself for no pay. So, yeah, I just wanted to elaborate further on that, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
They lied to me, not surprisingly. Deception, far as the eye can see, my perception got a better light in me. Ever so wisely I could think, ever so widely I could see beyond scope of the couch and the widescreen, the bigger picture in its entirety, and this compels me to enlighten thee.